Well, howdy, friends, and welcome back to the couch. It's EarthBound on Let's Playmond with Ted Raymond. We're getting near the end here. We're going to be wrapping things up. Just to recap you where we left off, we got through Magicant, and Ness defeated his inner demons, basically, and has now unlocked all of his amazing psychic powers. We've come back to Saturn Valley, and we're told we need a piece of a meteorite from the meteorite in Onette. If I only had a piece of a meteorite, I might be able to extract some Zexonite. Well, we know where there's a meteorite. We've also been told that the Mr. Saturns have expanded their shop. So we're just going to go check that out before we head back home for the first time in a long time. So this looks like a new Mr. Saturn down here. Hi, you come buying, you can sell too. I, Mr. Saturn, boing, can do all for you. What do you want? Zoom! What you buying? Zoom! So he sells pendants, which we've already got better pendants, and piggy jelly. The piggy jelly, which you carry this burden. We do have to get the pendants from Escargot Express, so we will do that in a minute. I'll give the piggy jelly to Pooh here. Is there anything Zoom else need? Oh, you think. So what is piggy jelly? Piggy jelly, it's one of Mr. Saturn's favorite foods. It tastes all right. When eaten, you recover about 300 HP. So it's like a nice little healing item. All right. We don't need any new pendants. We've got pendants in storage. We'll just go visit Tracy at our house in Onette. Saturn Valley is a little tricky to get out of teleportation-wise. I think here should do it. Yeah, that should be fine. Now you'll notice things are a little different. All the doors are locked. Break the course of violence. Don't break the wind of change. Fresh breeze movement. The signs are the same. But Onette is dark and spooky, and you can't get anywhere. Even the burger place where the door is wide open. Everything's closed. People have locked themselves in their homes. Because as we were told, Gygas's influence has reached this part of the world. This is the beginning of the eternal darkness that Buzz warned us about at the very beginning of the game. And the enemies are different. Like this guy, the evil eye with his giant feet. Definitely stranger than what we were used to with weird little dogs and stuff. Not a challenge. We got lucky on that one. But the game is going to start to get kind of spooky at this point. Here's a few enemies. All right. Oh, this is the Ghost of Starman. We've got an evil eye, and we have a mechanical Octobot. Let's pull out PSI Rocket Omega. It's 98 PP. It's incredibly expensive. Starstorm. 360, 301, 386. Nice. Here's Rocket Omega. This is a very powerful attack, but and it did not work on the mechanical Octobot for some reason. That's okay. A mysterious electric field. It did not work on Pooh. I don't know what that does. I don't remember. I'm sure it does something. 182, and the mechanical octobot was totally scrapped. 34,203 experience points each. Nothing special, but there are just enemies everywhere. Alright. But as I said, the game is going to start getting a little spookier. This has always kind of been a weird game, but this is when they really ramp up the weirdness to 11. We'll see how far we get. It didn't work on the Ghost of Starman. The Ghost of Starman knows Starstorm, so you want to take those guys out pretty fast. That is not an ability you want to hit your team with, as you can see. Paula felt a little strange, did not work on Jeff. Pooh felt a little strange, Paula got hurt and collapsed. Jeff attacks, Jeff got hurt and collapsed. Okay, Pooh is acting unusual. Smashed himself. 378 to the Ghost of Starman. The Ghost of Starman was defeated. Pooh got hurt and collapsed. It did not work on the Evil Eye. Paralysis Omega. That might actually work on me. Yep. I'm not immune to paralysis. Brain shock. This is not going well. Alright. The Evil Eye became tame. Well, Ness is now level 76. Oh, baby. Offense went up by 5. Defense up by 1. Speed up by 1. Oh, baby. Guts went up by 3. Vitality went up by 2. IQ went up by 2. Luck went up by 1. Sweet. Maximum HP went up by 29. That rocks. Maximum PP went up by 18. I'm gonna heal the paralysis. Okay. I need to use healing gamma for paralysis. Okay, we're just gonna duck into the house. Okay. Oh, Ness, you finally showed up. There are plenty of creepy monsters running around Lynette now. The townspeople are barricaded in their homes, afraid to go out. I'm fine, but I am a bit scared. Everything will be okay if we just sit here quietly in the dark. Are you hungry? Do you want to eat some pasta? Working through the night, Jeff fixed the broken bazooka, finally. After being fixed, the broken bazooka became the heavy bazooka. I could have had this several episodes ago, but for some reason it took Jeff forever to do it. Are you more relaxed? Okay. All right, Jeff. We're gonna shuffle Jeff's inventory around a little bit. Alright, so now, the heavy bazooka's right there. Tracy keeps her lights on. Can only help by keeping your items here. I support you wholeheartedly. Don't get yourself knocked off. I will be strong while you're gone. Oh, it's my line now? Oops. What do you want me to do? Alright, so I would like... Earth Pendant. Earth Pendant. Now let's look at our magic pudding. You have to do it one at a time here, but you don't have to pay for it. You don't have to wait for it. Isn't this riveting? I apologize if this is kind of a boring part of the game, and that's just sort of how these kind of this kind of old kind of game works. You know, you got to do everything one at a time, and it's sort of slow, and that's just the way it is. But hey, you know what? We're all here. We're just having a good time, and we'll be getting through this before you know it. And who knows what'll happen after that? Well, I do. I mean, chances are you probably do as well. But you never know. Maybe some people are watching this and they've never... Okay, is there anything I can get rid of? They've never played EarthBound before. You can have that. Piggy knows I don't need any more. I still have the Hand-Aid. Never used it from the whole game. It's like it heals you completely when you use it, but it's just like I've never used it. They have those rock candies as well. You can have the Crusher Beam. I could sell some things, but yeah, you know, that's fine. I think the Crusher Beam is one of the ones you can't sell. All right, let's get Paula and Jeff equipped with their Earth Pendants. All right, away we go. We're healthy. We've got our pudding. It's time to see this through to the end. Let's give her a data call. Does phone work? Deposited $5,790 in your bank account. Should now have $168,320. Ness, Paula, Jeff, Pooh. Anyway, what do you want? Record, all done. Ness, you like to work hard, just like your mother. But I don't think it's good to work too hard. I can also call the Stoic Club if I want. Hello? This is the Stoic Club. Oh, Ness, sir. Would you like to make a reservation? Certainly. We are looking forward to having you here. Thank you. So, I can call the Stoic Club if I want. There's no point. Alright. Just one. Okay, Octobot. We're just gonna hit him. Or not. Jeff fired the heavy bazooka. 272. Oh. Well, there goes the rock candy. You know what, let's just use it. Took out the rock candy and Ness ate it. Ness's speed went up by 1. So, I never did the rock candy glitch. There's a glitch where if you use the rock candy with a sugar packet in your inventory... ooh, a Meteotite. I think that's a 1 in 128 drop. Meteotite. It can be sold for a very high price. Nothing happens if you use it. A good explanation is kind of tough. Yes, that's a very rare item. You sell it for money. It's like the gold nuggets of Pokemon or things of that nature. But there's a glitch with the rock candy where if you use it while you have a sugar pack in your inventory and your inventory is arranged in just the right way, you end up using the condiment but not the rock candy. And that allows you to like juice your stats really high as long as you do it right every time. And I've never gotten it to work. I don't know if I was just doing it wrong or something. So it's something I've never really done. in any of my playthroughs is like really like juice up my stats with rock candies, and then Octobot went and stole one that had been sitting around in my inventory forever. Paula and Jeff got their level ups. These are not very good level ups. Well, IQ 2, well, for Jeff that doesn't really matter at this point. HP, yeah, okay. These were kind of boring, but Ness is like incredibly overpowered now. Ooh, bad sign. Uh-oh. This could go south very fast, but we'll try it. Fire to beam, who dodge quickly, Starstorm Alpha, okay, we're all gonna die. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. If I can get through this quickly enough, I might be able to life up Alpha everybody. Just go. Just go, just go, just go. Ness, thank you. Hey, we all survived, look at that. You kind of have to sacrifice your battle strategy a little bit and just sort of mash buttons until that flashed a menacing smile. Alright, well, everybody's happy and healthy. Paula, we're going to heal you up. We're going to freeze the Octobots. Bazooka, and let's Starstorm, why not? Okay. Three. Oh, yes, okay. So then he counts down, and then he will do Starstorm again. Generated a mysterious electric field. It did not work on Paula. I don't know what that does. Oops, I was going to use the bazooka, but that's okay. Paula has not hit anything. Did not work on this. Alright. Away we go. Who's now level 59, offense up by 2, defense up by 2, HP up by 1, not bad. I always take offense and defense on Pooh's level ups. And that guy caught up. Now there goes to Starman. I don't know if freeze works on them. Bazooka. You can take out the Ghost of Starman before he hits you with his Starstorm. That really helps. 203, nice. Okay, I think we got him. Brain shock. Don't like that. $233. Alright, that's not bad. Alright. Let us continue on. I didn't really prepare anything to talk about in this particular episode. Like this part of the game is kind of funky. Oh, like I really like the backgrounds. This background is moving real fast. But yeah, no, this part of the game is kind of weird, and it's like I said, this is when the game starts to really, the game's weirdness really starts to pick up. It's always been kind of a strange game, and I understand that. That's just sort of the nature of how EarthBound has been. But you have like these cute characters, and it's just kind of this happy sort of like Peanuts style world. But then it starts to get kind of dark, like quite literally while we're here. And this is sort of, we're getting near the end of the game, and it's just kind of, it has this sort of, ooh, that shouldn't have been that. That's not fair. Okay, Octobot is fine. Stole a piggy jelly. Okay, alright. So So I hadn't really prepared like something to talk about. Like with the last one, you know, Magicant, there's a lot to say. There's a lot of symbolism and different kind of interesting things to talk about. We can talk about the mistake in the player's guide and all that kind of stuff. This section of the game is just sort of like, it's not that I forget it. It's just that it's such a sliver of the story, this part where you come back to one end and everything is kind of messed up. It's just this one little weird kind of like sliver at the end of the game. Liar exaggerates house. Can I go in? No, he's got the door barricaded too. And it's just always kind of like, there's a part of it that just feels that I don't always like think about. There is something shiny that you can reach. Do you want to try to get it? And that's got the meteorite piece. Alright, so we're done. Now we just need to get to a spot where we can get out of here. Because teleporting in this area is a little tricky. This spot might be good. Let's try it. Saturn Valley. The ledges will fry you if you're not in the right spot. Alright, we've got the meteorite piece. We're gonna give it to Dr. Andonuts. If only I had a piece of a meteorite, I might be able to extract some Zexamite. Ah, yes, this is fantastic. What? Well, I've never actually seen this incredibly rare element before. It is very intriguing. All right, leave everything to us and you get some rest. This is getting most fascinating. Zoom! The face distorter will certainly be completed someday, in my humble opinion. I'm not sure what will happen, but I sense big-time trouble ahead for you. I'm gonna stay here for a while and help Mr. Saturn. It's important for a man to enjoy doing his duty. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of shopping. Because we're preparing for the end here. Sell some things at me. The meteorites. The most us pay for that is $2,000. That KO on you, ding ding? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, you think? Is there anything Zoom else need? What next? Boing? You want to sell me things? At me, boing? I love Mr. Saturn so much. Talisman ribbon. Most us pay that is $17.50. That KO on you? Yes, that's KO on me. I thought the one at section was going to take a little bit longer. Like I said, I don't fully remember it, like in my just kind of memories of playing through this. So I thought I needed a bit more time, but we're kind of ahead of the game here, so things might work out a little differently than I initially anticipated. Death Ray, yeah, that's fine. We'll just sell a Death Ray to the Mr. Saturns. Spectrum Beam. Okay. What do you sell now? Bionic Slingshot. Okay, you don't have anything I want. Okay. I need to get a few items. I, Mr. Saturn, can do all for you. Alright. I want Horns of Life. Everyone's going to have at least one. I might give Pooh 2 of them. I'll give Ness 2. That makes sense. Okay. Next. It's going to take out a bunch of money. This is going to be a little bit of housekeeping, but it's going to be very important housekeeping. Next, we're going to go to Dalam. Because we have to stock up on brain food lunch. This is the wrong guy. If the prince can do that, I guess I need more training. By the way, just what is PP anyway? We serve water, rice gruel, and those sorts of things. What would you like to do? Brain food lunch, of course, as you'll recall, is the fast recovery item in the game. I bought some of those magic puddings because they are useful to have, but I probably should have just stuck with the brain food lunch. They're just going to be loaded up on these. I'll get a few jars of deli sauce just for recovery purposes as well. Those are useful to have. All right. What's next? Excuse me, miss. Okay. What does Jeff's inventory look like? Next is Deep Darkness. I'm just gonna drop. Oh, okay. It won't let me throw the broken trumpet away. The broken trumpet is it's a defense spray. When you complete it, it allows you to basically do a defense up on everybody. It's actually not bad. I just don't need it. Okay, multi-bottle rockets. What kind of inventory space do I have left? Ness has 1, Paula has 2, and Pooh has 1. So I think we're good. Okay. Shouldn't strain yourself too much. Good luck, buddy. Alright. Away we go. Are you ready? Back to Saturn Valley. We've done our shopping. We're all equipped. We're all ready to go. We're going to stay at Hotel du Saturn. Do you want slumber? KO. Finally, it's complete. The Phase Distorter version 2. He's equipped with 2 new features. First, it can repair your biological functions. Second, it can save your progress. Don't be afraid, get right in. There's just one thing, though, you might not be able to return. So make sure you are optimally outfitted. Are you ready to go? And if you're not 100% perfectly, completely ready, well, you should be as prepared as possible. And be for the best. With that careful preparation, you would be in big trouble. Just want to make sure you're ready. Let me know when your preparations are complete. I should save. So I'm gonna go do that. That's what your dad deposited $7,933 in your bank account. You should now have $86,000. Alright, we're doing okay. Close to a level up, record. Dear old dad was also thinking about hitting the hay for the night. Created a record of your adventure to this point. Good night, sleep tight. Ness, you like to work hard, just like your mother, but I don't think it's good to work too hard. Let's give Mom a call, too. Hello, Ness. So how's your adventure going? I see. Sounds like you're having some tough times then. Your teacher dropped by looking for you. Don't worry, I covered for you. Everything is fine here, you just keep on trucking. Well, my soap opera's getting to a really steamy part, so I better let you go. Glad that she's still watching TV in the eternal darkness of Winnett, so I guess the electricity still works. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do a suspend point here. Just in case I have to come back for something. Good, at last. The time has come. Are you ready? Remember, the Phase Distorter version 2 is equipped with 2 new features. First, it can repair your biological functions. Second, it can save your progress. Don't be afraid. Get right in. You may recognize this from the Lost Underworld. And this music is amazing. It feels so final. Greetings! So you are finally here. Excellent. You are truly excellent. There is only a little time left. I'll give you the last power. I must go now. Pooh became conscious of PSI Starstorm Omega. Very powerful. Kidnapped. I was. Boing! Kidnapper. Bad guy. Bad guy gone. Zoom! Where? To the past. Ding ding! Let's check the broken Phase Distorter. There was a Horn of Life. That's got the Horn of Life. So this is the cave from the Lost Underworld that you could enter from over there. But now we're here. This is just a weird tendril thing. There's nothing. The Phase Distorter has been completed. We could finish it quickly because of Mr. Saturn's incredible scientific skill. Gygus is attacking from our exact location, but he is attacking from many years in the past. This is very hard for me to tell you, but... well, you must warp the past and fight, but... we here too. Boing! Kidnapped I was. Kidnapper. Bad guy. Bad guy gone. So, where? To the past. Ding ding. No problem here. This is very hard for me to tell you, but... in order to defeat Gygus, who is attacking from the past, you must warp to the past. This can be done by way of the Phase Distorter 3. However, the machine cannot warp living things. I mean life forms. Life is demolished in the process of warping. The only way to accomplish the time travel is to transfer your brain program into a robot and send the robot to the past. The transfer means that your spirit will go with the robot while your body is left behind. I cannot promise that your spirit will come back after the battle in the past. Yet you must understand that the four of you are the chosen ones. Do you still wish to face Gaius by traveling to the past? You accept this while knowing that you may not be able to return to your current form, right? Yes, I see. You've really set your mind on this. Let me take a good look at you now. Ness, please give me that red cap. Ready? Stand by. Ness, Paula, who? Jeff, my son. There is no turning back now. Ness, activate the phase disorder 3 by your own hand, thereby following your own destiny. Will you do so? Only a few people know of your amazing courage, but the number of people you saved through that bravery is immense. I feel very fortunate to be present at the beginning of this monumental undertaking. So we are now robots. Input your command. Repair heals you completely. Communicate. Ness, it's your dad. Who is this? Ness? Do you have a cold or something? Your voice sounds kind of funny. Oh, well, that's okay. Well, experience to get to the next level. Anyway, what do you need from me? All done. Your old dad was also thinking about hitting the hay for the night. I hope you get over your cold soon. Ness, you like to work hard just like your mother, but I don't think it's good to work too hard. Because he's got a robot voice. So this is the cave we were in, but now it continues. This is the final dungeon. The nuclear reactor robot and the ultimate Octobot. We're just going to hit the ultimate Octobot as hard and as fast as possible. The nuclear reactor robot can wait. Okay, didn't work. Okay, well that's useful at least. You know what, let's try it on that guy. Bad start. I don't like those nuclear reactor robots because they just refill enemy HP. But then they explode if you beat them. Okay, yeah, he's just gonna be healing the ultimate Octobot. This is just gonna go in circles. Okay. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I think we're in a position now where we can destroy this guy We're gonna be stuck on this battle for the rest of the game. Can we... Okay, I think that'll get the Octobot out of the way. Thank you. This did not go the way I had planned. We used up a lot of PP just dealing with this guy. I didn't want it to go that way. Okay. First battle. Like, come on. Alright, explodes. Boom. Boom. That was annoying. Okay. We're gonna go back. We're gonna heal. Ooh, what do we got? Super Bomb. Sure. Paul's level now 63. Offense, speed, luck. Maximum HP, maximum PP. Jeff's level's now 61. Vitality up by 1. IQ up by 1. HP up by 12. Pooh level now 60. Oh baby, offense up by 4. Oh baby, defense up by 3. Speed up by 2. Guts up by 1. Oh baby, luck up by 3. HP up by 2. PP up by 2. Nice level up. Inch away from this, so we'll just go back. Just get everybody's health back, and then we're just gonna go. This is another nuclear reactor Octobot combo. Okay, that's fine. This is the Wild and Woolly Shambler. Get a bazooka, and we're just going to freeze the Octobots. Good. I like it when it solidifies. That's always helpful. Wild and Woolly Shambler fired a beam. Ultimate Octobot's body solidified. Very helpful. Bazooka, 234. We'll scale it down a little bit. Beta should be enough to finish off the Octobot. Good. 30. Okay, it wasn't. That went a little better. That went a little better for our first battle. Let us continue. I wonder if we run away. It did. Yeah, okay. Try to avoid some combat encounters if we can. Okay. Let's pull out some bigger guns for this. We have curatives. I might as well use them. I think Starstorm Alpha I'll stick with, though. There we go, that went better. Nice. Okay, good. This part of the game is always so, like, mysterious. This cave of the past. Like, what's going on with this place? How far back in time are we? It never says. Oh, that's what that does. Okay, well, good to know. Did not work on Paula. Even the background is all kind of gray and misty and weird. It's a strange sensation, and I always just get kind of a weird feeling from this part of the game, and I think that's kind of on purpose. Can I avoid this guy? Yeah, I can avoid that guy. The Squatter Demon. Let's try a multi-bottle rocket on him. 311 to the Squatter Demon. 216. Took a bite using its poisonous fangs. Pooh dodged quickly. Fire. She hasn't learned Fire Omega yet. 707. That's pretty low for a multi-bottle rocket. That was a low roll. But we beat him. There's a legendary bat inside. So this is NES's final bat, not counting the Gutsy bat, which can drop from this area. This gives him a good 30 points over the Magic bat. If we get lucky, which we won't, we might see... Okay, no, I'm not dealing with these guys. We might see a Gutsy bat. We won't, but we could. It's possible. Because as I said, it did happen once. A long, long time ago. In a place far, far away. Was it far, far away, or was I still living here? I don't remember now. Who are you talking to? These spheres warp you. And there is the final Starman. I don't remember if they start with shields. They probably do. So I'm just going to use a shield killer just to be safe. And let's try Thunder Omega here. Just to see if it hits. There's one. Psychic Power Shield deflected Thunder Omega, 203 damage to Pooh. The final Starman's shield disappeared. Okay, so they do start with a shield. Good to know. Starman is going to, okay, that solves the, well, that also solves the, okay, he throws himself up another Psychic Power Shield, and Jeff used the Shield Killer. Hey, look at that timing. Did not work on the final Starman for some reason. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we'll just hit him then. I don't know if this one knows Starstorm Omega. Oh, this is a regular power shield. What am I doing? Flashed a menacing smile. Smash 404. Power shield deflected 202 back to Ness. Final Starman's shield disappeared. Heavy bazooka 159. Okay, right, because shield beta is the power shield. PSI shield is the psychic shield. Okay. I don't remember if they know Starstorm Omega or not. Paul's level now 64. Offense up by 2, defense up by 1, speed up by 2, guts up by 2. Oh baby, IQ went up by 3, maximum HP up by 2. That rocks. maximum PP up by 13 and has realized the power of Fire Omega. Jeff is now level 62, offense up by 1, speed up by 1, HP up by 1. Pooh's level now 61, offense up by 1, defense up by 1, vitality up by 1, HP up by 8, PP up by 2. Got the jar of deli sauce and used it on the brain food lunch. It was pretty good. HP are maxed out, 94 PP. Oh no, this has got to be like the worst combination. Let's see if we can run. Okay, thank goodness. Okay, well, we did not encounter the Bionic Kraken. We saw no chance of a gutsy bat. Are you ready for this? We're gonna keep going here. I know this episode will turn out to be a little longer, but we're gonna keep going. Ness, are you surprised? It's me, Pokey. I assist only the strong and able. That's Pokey. You guys look pathetic. The Apple of Enlightenment has already made a prediction, but I won't let what the Apple of Enlightenment predicted take place. You guys will be beaten by Gaiagus. Gaiagus will be stronger, a more powerful entity than any other. Why? 'Cause of me. I was led by Gaiagus and now I'm here. The Apple of Enlightenment couldn't predict this. Master Gaiagus, no. Gaiagus is no longer the wielder of evil. He has become the embodiment of evil itself, which he cannot control on his own. He is the evil power. Gaiagus and its cohort attacked. And heavily armed Pokey. Gaiagus tried PSI Rocket Alpha. I should throw up a Psychic Shield, that's a good idea. Heavily armed Pokey discharged a very stinky gas. Ness's offense went down by 15. Paul's offense went down by 8. Jeff's went down by 10. Pooh's went down by 8. 233. 223. Fire. There's Fire Omega. 110. Not very impressive. This song rules. Multi-bottle rocket. 375. That's also pretty weak. Gaiagus reflected it. Heavily armed Porky charged forward. Mortal damage to Pooh. He's already dying, so that's fine. Gaiagus tried Rocket Alpha. Mortal damage. 681 of damage to heavily armed Pokey. Pooh got hurt and collapsed. Wow, that's not doing much. I understand you guys are already claiming to be heroes. Well, it is a gazillion years too early for you to oppose Gaiagus. You must feel pretty stupid to keep fighting without even knowing what Gaiagus looks like. If you were to ever see Gaiagus, you'd be so petrified with fear you'd never be able to run away. That's how scary it is. So do you want me to turn off the devil's machine? Prepare to be amazed. So, isn't this terrifying? I'm terrified too. Gaiagus cannot think rationally anymore, and he isn't even aware of what he's doing now. His own mind was destroyed by his incredible power. What an almighty idiot. Yep, that's what he is. And you will be just another meal to him. Yes, you cannot grasp the true form of Gaiagus' attack. It did not work on Ness. It did not work on Paula. It did not work on Jeff. Who was revived? 21 damage to Gaiagus. Oops, we're just gonna pull out all the stops here. $719. Ness. $900 damage. 282. You must really be at the end of your rope. In this bizarre dimension, you four are the only force fighting for justice. And here you stand, waiting to be burned up with all the rest of the garbage of this universe. It's so sad, I can't help but shed a tear. You know, my heart is beating incredibly fast. I must be experiencing absolute terror. Do you want to scream for help here in the dark? Why not call your mommy, Ness? Say, Mommy, Daddy, I'm so frightened, I think I'm gonna wet my pants. I know you have telepathy or something, then just try and call for help. You pathetically weak heroes of so-called justice. No one will help you now. Don't worry, your pitiful suffering will be over soon. Did not work. From here on out, we're just going to do this. Paula needs to start praying. It's a little esoteric, and you might not think of it at first, but that's what Pokey was trying to tell you. The other way to get to this point is to just be so at the end of your rope. Ness, 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 Ness. You cannot grasp the true form of Gaiagus' attack. 125 to Pooh. 120 to Paula. Paula prayed from the bottom of her heart. Please, give us strength. If it is possible, please. Somebody help us. All of the Mr. Saturns felt a new, startling feeling they had never experienced before, and they all started praying for the safety of Ness and his friends. Gaius's defenses became unstable. At this point, all you have to do is keep Paula alive. It's not right. Not right. Not right. Ness, 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 ness. It did not work on Ness. It did not work on Paula. It did not work on Jeff. Pooh got hurt and collapsed. Please, give us strength. Anyone who can hear our plea, help us. Suddenly, one of the runaway five felt something stop him, and he prayed fervently for the safety of Ness and his friends. "46 damage to Gaius. Oh, I'm so sad, Ness. Ness. Please give us strength. Speed this prayer to all the people of the earth. Paula's father thought he somehow heard his daughter's voice and prayed sincerely for the safety of Paula and her friends. "101 damage to Gaius. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Go back." Please give us strength. Anyone who can hear our plea, help us. Suddenly, Tony felt anxious about Jeff, and he prayed strongly for the safety of Jeff and his friends. "206 damage to Gaius. Friends. Please grant us power. Anyone who can hear our plea, help us. A young woman in Dalam woke from a dream in which Prince Pooh died, and she began to pray for the well-being of Pooh and his friends. "471 HP of damage to Gaius. Ness, I feel good. Friends. Franklin badge deflected the lightning. Please grant us strength. Anyone who can hear our plea, we ask for this. Suddenly, Frank recalled Ness's shining young face and began to pray diligently for the safety of Ness and his friends. Right there in the middle of the burger shop. 934 HP of damage. It's not right. Not right. Not right. I'm happy. Ness. Ooh. Well, this is going to take up some time. Please grant us power. Speed this prayer to all the people of the earth. The dog came in from outside. Suddenly, Ness's mother felt terribly uneasy. She began to pray for the safety of her son and his friends. This is 1,753 HP of damage. Paula got hurt and collapsed. Have to spend a turn not doing anything. It's not right, not right, not right. I'm so sad, Ness. Oh. Feel good. I'm happy. Ness. I can't think of anyone else. Someone, anyone, please help us. Paula's call was absorbed by the darkness. Go back. Go back. Someone, can you hear me? Please give us strength. Paula and her friends' calls touched the heart of prayed for the kids, having never met them before. Can you guess who it is? 3,681 HP of damage to Gaius. Ted Raymond kept praying. 6,425 HP of damage to Gaius. Ted Raymond kept praying. 10,750 HP of damage to Gaius. Ted Raymond kept praying. 23,700 HP of damage to Gaius. seem like I'm running away. But perhaps I'll just sneak away to another era to think about my next plan. It's a good bet that we will see each other again. Alright, I'll be seeing you. So now, which of us do you think is the cool guy? The war against Gygas is over. Tearing a bit on this TV. Our travels together end here. I must return to Dalam and use this experience for the good of my country. Ness, Paula, Jeff, let me demonstrate a strange power before I go. I realized this power as a child. PSI, farewell. Now, I'll see you again someday. Paula, Ness, it's great to hang out with you guys. Really was. Glad that I had the chance to use some of the theories that I have been studying so hard. It's remarkable. If... just maybe... well, if you two get hitched someday, maybe I'll be the one that fixes your broken electronic appliances. I'm gonna stay here for a while and see if I can learn more from Dr. Andonitz. I mean, from my dad. So it looks like this is goodbye for now, my friends. Ness, will you escort me home? I'll miss all of you, but I have to go back to being just a regular kid. Well, I gotta get going. The ending to EarthBound is unlike anything in any game that I've ever played. And it's going to take time. So we will finish this next time on Let's Playmond with Ted Raymond.